You know, guys, I don't know when this video is gonna go up. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna put this video out, but on the rare chance that I do put this video out, I just want to let you guys know super quickly that I am extremely grateful for all of you guys for constantly showing up. Even if you're not here all the time, it's very nice seeing some of you guys occasionally, but you know what? You might be asking yourself something right now. Fooly, what is this video about? What is this title? And what is this god-awful thumbnail? I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. What I can tell you guys is it's very related to my channel and it's very related to Call of Duty. Is it gonna be related to Modern Warfare 2 specifically? In some areas, in some instances, yes. If you've been rocking with the channel for a while, you might know what this is. There is a very rare event that occurs sometimes when somebody in Call of Duty does something specifically especially bad. Whether they go on record and say something ridiculous, or if they completely lie, or if they're part of the community in some way or another and they do something stupid. If it is stupid enough and it annoys me that much, I'll send a specific person or a group of people to the Gulag. Now, I gotta be honest, I haven't seen this thing in a while, so I don't remember exactly who's in there, but I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna go back in time and revisit all of the times that I've sent somebody to the Gulag, and at the very end of this video, I might just send another group of people. Who knows? We'll see. So without further ado, let me pull this up, and wow, I don't even... This thing is ridiculous. Guys, there's a lot of people here. You might recognize everybody, you might not recognize certain people, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna describe the first two people that I ever sent to the Gulag, and I remember exactly who they are. The first two people that I ever sent to the Gulag were Joe Seacott and Hutch. Now guys, this might be a little controversial and I understand that, you know, you might disagree, but it's okay, alright? The first person was Joe Seacott because he went on record and said some very, very questionable things about Modern Warfare 2019 when that game launched. And not to mention, I wasn't the biggest fan of MW 2019. This might be disappointing for some of you guys, but it's in my bottom 3 CODs of all time. So of course, you know, the creator, the lead developer for that game, obviously I'll be looking at them a little funny, but what really did it for me was when he went on record with another person and pretty much described what we've been experiencing for the last 4 years of COD. He went in depth about protecting noobs and giving safe spaces, and he didn't directly say anything about SBMM, but it pertains to SBMM, so he landed himself a spot in the Gulag. Now, it's kind of funny that I mentioned SBMM because this next person, Hutch, landed himself a spot in the Gulag because he went on record as well and said that SBMM is good. Now, overall, when it comes to SBMM, I've already put out a video about this. You guys know exactly how I feel about it, but because he was so persistent on SBMM being good in Call of Duty, and everybody else who doesn't like SBMM is either stupid, doesn't understand it at all, or they suck at the game. Now, in my opinion, that might be one of the easiest ways to get yourself in the Gulag. Hutch made himself into the Gulag, and this was the first 1v1 ever on my channel between Joe Seacott and Hutch in the Gulag. Now, the next person I sent into the Gulag was none other than Bobby fucking Cosby. I don't know if I can curse anymore on YouTube, but yeah, you know, I don't really need to go too in depth about Bobby Cosby, but I will say I might have another video discussing Bobby Cosby specifically, but you guys know Bobby Cosby, you know, the CEO of Activision. He's pretty questionable, all right? I don't know if I trust his judgment on anything. I don't know if his decision-making skills are very good, and you know, the way he treats his workers and specifically women in the workplace, you know, this guy, he's not the best human being out there, so I put him in the Gulag, and I believe the next person that I ever sent into there was Lil Jon. Now, a lot of you guys might not know who Lil Jon is. He makes music, alright? I don't know if he does anymore, and I don't know if I would listen to it anymore, but he used to, and he was somehow invited to the Vanguard release event, and he played with a bunch of other music artists, a bunch of other celebrities, a bunch of pro players and streamers, and this might be the only time I sent somebody to the Gulag and they didn't do something stupid or messed up in COD. He landed himself a spot in the Gulag because he fucking sucks, alright? I don't know if I'll get the clip in here, but if you've seen him play Vanguard at the release event, this guy was a bot. Now, he might actually be be the only person to actually get into the gulag, like in the game, because he absolutely blows at COD. Now, the next person I sent into the gulag, I believe, was Plexify. Now, some of you guys might not know who Plexify is, but if you've been watching the channel for a while, you guys know I made a video about this guy because he was playing Vanguard in League Play, and he was number 2 ranked in the world, I believe. But you guys know how it is. He's not a scat master, so of course he can't actually be that good. So what happened? His hacks kind of got exposed because they were shown to his stream while he was playing the game. And yeah, you know what? He got exposed. He admitted to cheating eventually. But yeah, I sent his ass to the gulag because you're cheating in one of the worst CODs of all time. So yeah, Plexify, I don't know what he's up to nowadays, but fucking gulag. Now, sometime after, Sledgehammer Games did something very questionable, and I'm sure you guys remember in Vanguard, you know, it's supposed to be a World War II title, it's supposed to be realistic, and they started making these anime bundles and these superhero bundles, but the absolute worst one, in my opinion, had to be the Samoyed skin. It was essentially a furry. I was just flabbergasted. This is absolutely the worst thing that I've seen in Vanguard, or at least it's up there. So yeah, this wolf dog skin thing, whatever it is, looking like Wolf from Star Fox. Yeah, I sent it to the gulag to never be seen again. There's 2 more spots in here, guys, and I'm sure this next one is extremely obvious why. I sent all of Sledgehammer Games into the gulag. And I don't remember the exact thing that made me crack on this, but I will say, I think all of Sledgehammer genuinely deserves to be in here. I mean, Vanguard is absolutely, in my opinion, in the bottom 3 CODs of all time. Vanguard blows. Sledgehammer as devs recently, because back in the day they were pretty good, but nowadays, new era Sledgehammer Games, they all suck. So I sent them to the gulag. Now, this next one might be a little controversial because I don't know what her status is with Activision or Infinity Ward, but this person who was kind of hosting the COD Next event for MW2, yeah, she went on record and lied to absolutely everybody. She went on record and said that Infinity Ward learned from MW 2019, fixed their mistakes, and created MW 2019 Part 2 to further cater to the community who had feedback. That was an absolute lie, but yeah, she landed herself a spot in the gulag because she lied to the community. She went on record and said that the game wasn't complete yet. Mind you, it was like 2 or 3 weeks before the beta, so yeah, I sent her to the gulag and I don't regret it at all. Now, that is everybody that I've ever sent to the gulag. I don't know what to call them. I would call them the gulag squad, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. All of these individuals or things, they just make Call of Duty's experience that much worse. But there is one more group of people. A group of people that I've seen a lot of people in my comments ask me to specifically send them to the gulag, that is heavily anti-community nowadays, and update after update, they just seem to break more and more things, not addressing anything of importance. So, you know what? Infinity Ward, I'd like you to meet my double-barrel shotgun with Dragon Breath, and for everything you've done between MW 2019 and MW 2019 Part 2, and the way you're treating your community nowadays, all I gotta say is, go straight to the gulag and do not come back. Please, ever. The next time you reveal yourselves to the community, please be better. We all spent money on this thing and we expect quality. Please stop ignoring your community. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today, guys. I don't know when I'm posting this, but I assume it's somewhere near New Year's. So wherever you're at in life, I hope you guys have a good one. I hope in 2023 you do much better. If you're already doing good, then you know what? I hope it's even better for you. And that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Do you think I got any of these wrong? And if there's anybody else Call of Duty related that I need to send to the gulag, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. Happy New Year's, and I'm out of here. Toodles. It's been a very long